Hello friends, welcome to Affairs Cloud. We learn to lead. My name is Vikas.
So friends, in this video, we'll be discussing some of the most important current affairs of the second week of July. This video will be very helpful to you. So do watch the video till the end, hit the like button and share the link of this video with your friends. So friends, we'll start with our session. But before that, we have something important to tell you about.
We have an app by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded the app, you will open the app and you'll see this type of screen. In this, you can go and log in with your Google account, that is your Gmail ID. Then once you have logged in, then you will be moved to this page where you can see a window. If you click on the current affairs section here, then you will be moved to this page. Now this is where magic happens. This is the course where there are two courses provided by us. First, you should know it is of 1 year and 2 years, so choose your course accordingly. What we are providing and what is the reason behind that you should purchase course of current affairs from us, and what are the important details about it. First thing, you should know that we provide you current affairs in both English and Hindi. Okay, also we provide you here current affairs daily. PDFs are provided daily. The important factor here to remember is we are providing PDF to you daily. Okay, that contains question answers of the daily current affairs. They are explained in a much easy way where you can grasp the knowledge and do your revision. Okay, apart from it, we provide you with question answers. Then on every day we provide you 20 question answers quiz, daily 20 questions quiz. So imagine how much it will benefit you in your preparation. Then we provide you same thing for weekly. In weekly we take a quiz of 50 questions. Then question answers of week, we provide you a book. PDF is provided you weekly of the compiled questions of the whole week. Similarly for monthly also, ebook is given, your quizzes are taken, question answers PDF. Then apart from it, we also help you to prepare for banking papers. All the banking exams you can go refer to our videos and our courses here. You can see here we provide you banking and economic quiz of 157 questions. Okay, then topic wise PDFs are covered. As you can see, we are making videos on indexes and reports, important days, the books and authors, all the events that are taking place in individual months. So these PDFs are provided to you and they will help you a lot in your preparation for journal awareness, your journal studies, as well as for current affairs. Then you can see we also provide you current affairs for state wise current affairs are provided to you. Apart from this, I have a gift for all of my friends here. If you use my code Vikas10, you will be getting a straight 10% discount on the purchase you make. So when you are about to check out and do the payment, just before the payment, you will be getting an option to use the promo code. There you can put the Vikas10, the code, and you will be getting an extra 10% discount on the total purchase you make there. So let's start with our video. So friends, let's start. The first question is, in July 2021, Dash has sanctioned a loan worth rupees 28.91 crore rupees under the Rural Infrastructure Development Fund, that is RIDF, for the construction of a dental college in Dash. Come on, tell me we have done this. I repeat. In July 2021, Dash or which organization has sanctioned a loan of worth 28.91 crore rupees under the Rural Infrastructure Development Fund, that is your RIDF fund, for the construction of a particular dental college and hospital in Dash, and location of that particular state is also asked where this development fund will be used for the construction of a dental college and hospital. So you should know it was given by, or this amount was given by NABARD. What is NABARD? You should also know the full form of NABARD. So what it is NABARD? NABARD is your National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. All right. National Bank for NABA for Agriculture and Rural Development. All right. NABARD. This is your NABARD. First thing cleared. Then the second part of the question is where this development dental college and hospital will be built. This will be built in Goa using the fund of RIDF given by NABARD. All right, so the correct option becomes NABARD and Goa. The option 4 is your correct answer. Moving on. Next question is, which company has partnered with MasterCard to launch a reoccurring payment interface, that is your Mandate HQ? Which company started this, or which company has tied up with MasterCard? It is your Razorpay. Alright, Razorpay in partnership with MasterCard launched a reoccurring payment interface named Mandate HQ to support card issuing banks that wish to enable reoccurring payments of bills such as mobile utilities subscription for its customers. Alright, so remember it is Razorpay and MasterCard partnership. Next we'll be talking about a Padma Vibhushan awardee and a famous Bollywood actor. Dilip Kumar has passed away recently in July. What is the nickname of this actor, that is Dilip? What is the nickname of Dilip Kumar in Bollywood? What is the name? It is Tragedy King of Bollywood. Option 5, Tragedy King of Bollywood. When did he receive Padma Vibhushan? Dilip Kumar received Padma Vibhushan in the year 2015. Alright. And remember, he is the only Indian who has been honored with Nishane-e-Imtiaz. Also remember, he is the only Indian who has been honored with. This is the Pakistan's highest civilian honor. Alright. Pakistan's highest civilian honor. So Padma Vibhushan was given to him, or he was awarded with Padma Vibhushan in 2005, and Nishane-e-Imtiaz was awarded to him and it is the highest civilian award of Pakistan, and he is the only Indian to be honored with this particular award, and his nickname is Tragedy King of Bollywood, and the famous actor's name is Dilip Kumar, who recently passed away. Next, who authored the book Policy Makers General from New Delhi to Washington DC? I repeat, who is the author of the book? And the name of the book is Policy Makers General from New Delhi to Washington DC. Who is he? He is Kaushik Basu. Alright, Kaushik Basu. This new book features General's records of careers of 7 years, during which he has served as the Chief Economic Advisor to the Indian government and the Chief Economist to the World Bank. And the name of the person is Kaushik Basu. Moving on. Read the next question. Identify the company that signed an aircraft purchase agreement with Women Aviation Services of Gift City. First of all, full form of Gift City. What is this Gift City? This is your Gujarat International Finance Tech, that is your technology city. This is your Gift City or Gift City. Where this will be built? This will be built in Gujarat, Gandhinagar. Alright, then remember, aircraft leasing company to sign aircraft purchase agreement after placing an order for Airbus. And the aircraft that we are here talking about, this aircraft purchase agreement, it was your Airbus H125 helicopter with France-based Airbus helicopter SAS. So here the name of the helicopter or the name of the company is asked here. So it is your Airbus helicopter SAS. Alright, Airbus helicopter SAS. Remember this. Moving on. Also remember, yes, one more thing here. Remember the name of this particular company, that is Women Aviation Services. Alright, Women Aviation Services became the Gift City Gandhinagar based aircraft leasing company to sign an aircraft purchase agreement. Alright, Women Aviation Services of Gift City. Moving on. Identify the bank that recently entered into a Bansker partnership with Max Bupa Health Insurance. Which organization or which bank has partnered with Max Bupa Health Insurance recently? It was your Axis Bank. Where is the headquarter of Axis Bank? It is in your Gurgaon. Gurgaon is in Haryana. And if we talk about MD and CEO of Axis Bank, this is for Max Bupa, not for Axis Bank. Here we are talking about Max Bupa. Headquarter is in Haryana and MD and CEO is Krishna Ramchandran. Alright, next. Which company launched Arogya Supreme, a comprehensive health insurance plan? I repeat, Arogya Supreme, and this is a comprehensive health insurance plan. This was launched by whom? It was launched by SBI General Insurance. All right, if we talk about SBI General Insurance, it was formed in or it was established in 2009. And if we talk about the headquarter of SBI General Insurance, it is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. And MD and CEO of this bank is Prakash Chandra Kanpal. All right, moving on. This is one of the most important questions of this video, because you know now the cabinet has been changed, so you should know the name of the new ministers, for like who is the new minister of railway, who is our new education minister. All right, so let's look at it first of all. First option is given. Narayana Taturane is Union Minister of MSME. Is it correct? We'll look at it. Or you can reshuffle it. We'll just clear all right. Second, Ashwini Vaishnav. He is the Union Minister of Railways. Is it correct? We'll see. Sarbananda Sonwal, Union Minister of Ayush. Dharmendra Pradhan, Rural Development. Bhupendra Yadav, Labor and Employment Minister. So, now tell me, identify the point that is wrong with respect to the cabinet reshuffle that took place in 2021. Which of these is given wrong? Tell me that. So the correct option here is 3. Only D part, Dharmendra Pradhan, is given wrong. Who is the Dharmendra Pradhan is not the Minister of Rural Development. He is actually the Minister of Education, and this is the only important one. Minister of Education. Question will be, who is our new education minister? He is your Dharmendra Pradhan ji. All right, Dharmendra Pradhan ji will be our new education minister, and this is the only important, or you can say he is the Union Minister of Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. All right, so Dharmendra Pradhan, do remember this name, it is important nowadays. Next, name the country that recently signed an MOU with India for cooperation in the field of governance and personal administration. I repeat, which country has recently signed an MOU with India for cooperation in the field of governance and personal administration? What is the name of the company? Tell me. Or name of the country? Tell me. Which is the country? It is your Gambia. Alright, do remember both the countries will share expertise in contributory pension schemes and e-recruitment in government. Alright, so it is your Gambia. Next, which organization has partnered with Ministry of External Affairs to organize the first edition of the Indo-Pacific Business Summit? I repeat, which organization has partnered with the Ministry of External Affairs to organize the first edition of the Indo-Pacific Business Summit? See, Confederation of Indian Industry, that is your CII, in partnership with the Ministry of External Affairs, organized the first edition. Alright, it organized the first edition of the Indo-Pacific Business Summit. So CII, what is CII? Confederation of Indian Industry. So option 1 is your correct. Then if we are talking about it, then you should also know the theme of it. Theme of this summit was developing a roadmap for shared prosperity. All right, this was the theme of this particular Indo-Pacific Business Summit, over the first edition of the Indo-Pacific Business Summit, that is developing a roadmap for shared prosperity. Next, read the next question. Identify the company that recently entered into a 499 crore rupees worth contract with the Defense Ministry for the manufacturing of Akash missiles. Alright, particularly for the development of Akash missiles, which company has recently entered into a 499 crore rupees contract with the Defense Ministry for the manufacturing of this particular missile, that is your Akash missile? What is the organization? It is your Bharat Dynamics. Another thing, manufacturing will be done by Bharat Dynamics, but who developed Akash missiles? Akash missiles were developed by DRDO. Alright, Akash missiles were developed by DRDO, but the manufacturing contract is given to Bharat Dynamics Limited. And if we are talking about Bharat Dynamics Limited, where is the headquarter of Bharat Dynamics Limited? It is in Hyderabad. Okay, moving on. And one more thing, yes, It is your surface to air missile. All right, surface to air missile. This is not surface to surface, this is your surface to surface, surface to air missile also. All right, because this question can be asked like Akash missile is which type of missile, so it is your surface to air missile also. Next question, read it. India, in partnership with Dash, will host the International Climate Summit 2021 in September with the key focus on Dash. Which country will be the partner of India while hosting the International Climate Summit 2021 in September? It will be your Norway. All right, Norway and India will be hosting this International Climate Summit for the year 2021 in September. What will be their key focus? Their key focus will be green hydrogen. Why we are talking about green hydrogen? Because nowadays green hydrogen is coming up as one of the best fuel, as a best fuel that do not leave any carbon print. Means this fuel, while we are using this hydrogen fuel, we won't be getting any carbon. That means no carbon footprint will be left as a residue while using the green hydrogen. All right, so important, do remember India and Norway. Next, RBI issued guidelines to banks for smoother transition from the international benchmark reference rate dash to other popular alternatives, as it's set to phase out on dash. When is it set to phase out? First of all this, but before that you need to know first LIBOR. What does this LIBOR stands for? This is your London Interbank Offered Rate. This is LIBOR. So RBI issued guidelines to banks for smoother transition from the international benchmark reference rate of whom? LIBOR to other popular alternatives, as it is set to phase out on. When it is set to phase out? It is set to phase out on 31st December 2021. All right, so the correct option becomes option first. RBI has advised banks to stop using the Mumbai Interbank Forward Outright Rate, that is your MIFOR, which reference the LIBOR. All right, moving on. Next, read the question. Which organization signed 6 MOUs with banks of Baroda, Yes Banks, MathWorks, Your Story, Freshworks and Pontac to build a robust startup ecosystem in India? So which is the organization that is signing 6 MOUs with these banks? And it is your, come on, tell me, Software Technology Park of India. This is your Software Technology Park of India. All right, moving on. Read the next question. Dash has partnered with the Defense Ministry to act as a service center for the newly launched Sparsh system for pension administration Raksha portal. All right, what is Sparsh? Sparsh is your system. Sparsh, system for pension administration Raksha portal. All right, this is your SPARSH, Sparsh. All right, Sparsh. For now, which organization has partnered with Defense Ministry to act as a service center for the newly launched Sparsh system, that is your System for Pension Administration Raksha portal? So which is the organization? That is both 1 and 3. They are State Bank of India and Punjab National Bank. Next, name the country that has developed HELMA-P, that is your high energy laser for multiple application power, a laser powered by anti-drone system. I repeat, which country has developed this HELMA-P, that is your high energy laser for multiple application power, a laser that will be powered by anti-drone system, and it is developed by, it is important question, and it is developed by France. All right, it is developed by France. Next, and yes, one more thing, you can remember that this laser powered anti-drone system to destroy a drone, this is basically to destroy a drone. This was test of technology conducted near the Atlantic coast. All right, this test was conducted in the Atlantic coast. So the correct option becomes option 4th. Next, Which country agreed to provide sustainable financial solutions to Gift City during the first financial markets dialogue with India? Which country signed? Which countries agreed to provide sustainable financial solutions to Gift City? So it was your United Kingdom. All right. The first meeting of the United Kingdom and Indian financial market dialogue was held virtually to deepen the bilateral ties in the financial sector. All right. So it is your United Kingdom. Next, India's proposal for establishing a science, technology, and innovation led BRICS Innovation Cooperative Action Plan for Dash was agreed by the member countries during the 12th BRICS S&T Steering Committee meeting that was hosted by whom? Alright, so remember, this India's proposal for establishing a science and technology innovation led BRICS Innovation Cooperative Action Plan for this was your for which year? It was from year 2021 to 2024 that was agreed by the member countries of the 12th BRICS S&T Steering Committee that was hosted by whom? That was hosted by Department of Science and Technology. So the correct option becomes option 2. Moving on. Now, who is having the chairmanship of BRICS this year? It is with India. Do remember this also. Next. Name the organization that has launched the first of its kind Global Mobility AIDS Action Group to provide mobility aids to the disabled travelers. So what is the name of the organization? That is your International Airport Transport Association. Alright, where is the headquarter of this association? It is in Canada. Moving on. Read the next question. In July 2021, the Finance Ministry amended the LIC Act 1956 to replace the post of dash with dash. So the post of chairman was replaced with the post of chief executive officer. All right. So the correct option is your option 4th. Next. As per the Statistical Review of World Energy 2021 report, United States became India's dash largest crude oil supplier in 2020, while dash remains as India's top oil supplier. So what is the number of United States in the list in the largest crude oil supplier in 2020 for India, and in the list who has topped as the India's top oil supplier? So remember, Iraq was on top of the list with the most number of oil supplier for India. He is the highest oil supplier for India. It is, you can say, it is the question can also be asked, which is the largest oil supplier for India? It is your Iraq, and USA has now shifted to 4th location in the year 2020. So the correct option becomes option 5th. USA is at 4th and Iraq remains India's largest oil supplier. Moving on. In July 2021, RBI approved the reappointment of Shyam Srinivasan as MD and CEO of which bank? It was your Federal Bank. Alright, next. Joseph Lambert was appointed as the interim president of which country? Joseph Lambert, I repeat, Joseph Lambert has been appointed as the prime minister or as the president of which country? It was your Haiti. Alright, Haiti. Next. Badhyanath Ayurvedic Group set up India's first private LNG plant. Where is this plant located? This plant is located in Nagpur. And where is Nagpur? It is located in Maharashtra. Alright, it is your first private LNG plant. What is LNG? It is your liquefied natural gas. LNG, liquefied natural gas. What is CNG? Compressed natural gas. What is PNG? Petrified natural gas. Oh, I repeat, PNG is your piped natural gas, not petrified. Alright, piped natural gas, LNG liquefied natural gas, and CNG compressed natural gas. Next question, 27. Read it. Next question is, In July 2021, India's Dash was allotted as a contract for implementing 679 megawatt Lower Arun hydroelectric project in Dash for a period of 25 years. Alright, I repeat. Dash in India in 2020 in July 2021, India's Dash was allotted. Which organization of India was allotted a contract for implementing the 679 megawatt Lower Arun hydroelectric project in Dash location or Dash country for a period of 25 years. So first the organization is your Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam, and the location where this 679 megawatt Lower Arun hydroelectric project will be, it is in Nepal. Alright, so the correct option is option third. Next, Kalpatru Power Transmission Limited received a loan of $35.26 million from which location? It was this loan was received from Exim Bank. All right, and then it is asking to execute a power transmission project in where? To execute a power transmission project in Senegal. This Exim Bank transferred amount of or gave a loan of about $35.26 million to Kalpatrao Power Transmission Limited. So the correct option becomes option 1. If we talk about this Exim Bank, when was it established? It was established in 1982. Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and CEO is David Raskinha. Next, in July, Dash became the third Indian origin woman to be in space when she took part in the Unity 22, a trial mission of Dash. First of all, you should know the name of the woman that became the third Indian origin woman to be in space, and she was Shrisha Bandla. Alright, Shrisha Bandla became the third Indian origin woman to go into space, and when she took part in this mission, and the mission that took her into space was Unity 2022. It is a trial mission of Virgin Galactic. This is the name of the company, Galactic, Virgin Galactic. So the correct option becomes option 4th. Now if I ask you about Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos also went into space recently. Which company or which organization took him to space? It was your Blue Origin. Can you name me the name of the spacecraft or rocket both which took him to space? It is your homework. Alright, next. Dash has won the 2020 UEFA European Football Championship, while Dash was awarded as the Golden Boot Award. First of all, tell me who was awarded the Golden Boot Award. It was your Cristiano Ronaldo. And which club won the 2020's UEFA European Football Championship? It was your Italy. Alright, so the correct option becomes option 2nd. Alright, moving on. Next question. Dash is observed across the globe as the World's Population Day by the United Nations, making the occasion Dash announced a population policy 2021. Which day is observed as the World Population Day? First of all, this is the question. 11th July is observed. 11th July is observed as the World Population Day by United Nations. And which state announced a population policy for the year 2021 to 2023 on this day, that is on 11th of July? It is your Uttar Pradesh. So the correct option becomes option 5th. Next is your, where is NTPC? NTPC is your National Thermal Power Corporation Renewable Energy Limited, planning to set up India's first greenhouse mobility project. So where it is planning? It is planning in Ladakh to start their greenhouse green hydrogen mobility project. All right, this will help us. It is an idea of making Ladakh a carbon neutral. All right, as I said, green hydrogen is a kind of energy or a fuel, you can say, that do not leave any carbon footprint. Next, What is the minimum net worth needed by a company that is planning to set up international trade finance services platform for an international finance services center? What is the minimum net worth needed by a company? It is your USD, that is your $1 million. Minimum amount required is $1 million. Next, which is the first foreign country to implement India's BHIM UPI standards for its QR development? And it is one of the most important question of this particular video. Which foreign country implemented India's payment option, that is BHIM UPI standards for the QR development? It is your Bhutan. Now that means you can go to Bhutan and pay using your UPI. Alright. So it is the first foreign country to adopt India's UPI standards for its QR development. And if I talk to you, what is the full form of BHIM? This BHIM stands for Bharat Interface for Money. I repeat, Bharat Interface for Money. And this UPI here stands for Unified Payment Interface. Moving on. Dash became the first Indian to be appointed as the Honorary Consul General of Vietnam, and he was appointed for a state of Dash. So remember, NS Srinivasan Murthy has been appointed as the first Indian to be appointed as the Honorary Consul General of Vietnam, and he was appointed for the state of, for which state he was appointed? He was appointed for Karnataka. Alright, correct option is option 3rd. Moving on. Yashpal Sharma became a famous sports person who represented in India Dash passed away. I repeat, Yashpal Sharma, basically the question is Yashpal Sharma is related to which sport who recently passed away? So remember, he is related to cricket. Option 4 is correct. Next is, who has authored the book Riding Free My Olympic Journey? I repeat, Riding Free My Olympic Journey. This book has been authored by Imtiaz Anis. Alright, next. In July 2021, Dash got approval from the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy for setting up India's single largest solar park at Dash. First of all, which company is making this solar power project or India's largest single solar park? Which kind of organization is making this? This is your NTPC. Alright, National Thermal Power Corporation of REL Gujarat is making this India's first and single largest solar park. And what is the location? This is your Gujarat. Alright, Gujarat. In this India's single largest solar park will be built at Gujarat. Next. Name the organization that has announced plan to implement iDreams for real-time asset management of Indian Railways. What is the organization that has announced their plans to implement iDreams, that is a real-time asset management for railways? It is your National Capital Region Transport Corporation that has announced to implement iDreams for the real-time asset management of Indian Railways. Then remember, iDreams is a system designed to collect real-time data from BIM GIS, that is your IoT sensors and other subsystems in railways, to provide data-driven solutions for asset management of Indian Railways. Next, in July 2021, Dash has announced schemes to develop its primary agriculture cooperative societies and state cooperative banks through the financial assistance provided by Dash. Who has provided this financial assistance first of all, and which state has announced scheme to develop its primary agriculture cooperative societies? See, state is Manipur that has announced schemes to develop its primary agriculture cooperative societies and state cooperative banks, and this to them the financial assistance is provided by NABARD. Alright, to Manipur this financial assistance is provided by NABARD. Moving on. Sher Bahadur Deuba became Prime Minister of which country? Simple and direct question. He became the Prime Minister of Nepal. Next. Linglong 1, world's first commercial small modular reactor, is planned to be constructed in which country? Important. World's first commercial small modular reactor is planned to be constructed in China, and its name is Linglong 1. Alright, Linglong 1. and it has a generation capacity of roughly around 125 megawatt. Next, where did Indian researchers discover Bryum bharatanaceae, a new species of moss? This new species of moss, that is Bryum bharatanaceae, is found in, or it was discovered in, Antarctica. All right, it was discovered in Antarctica, and this species has been named after India to tribute India's Antarctic station Bharti. Or if the question is asked, which institute or which Antarctic station founded this new species of moss, that is Bryum bharatanaceae, it is your Bharti. That is the reason this species of moss is named after the Antarctic station of India, that is Bharti. Next, name the country that was awarded with the opportunity to host 2026 World Badminton Championship by the Badminton World Federation. So, who is hosting this World Badminton Championship for the year 2026? It will be hosted by India, and it is important. All right, Badminton World Federation, BWF. Where is the headquarter of Badminton World Federation? It is in Malaysia. All right, and for this World Badminton Championship for the year 2026 will be hosted by which country? It will be hosted by India. So friends, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you liked our video, do hit the like button, share the link with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, or if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe, because it motivates us to bring a better content for you guys. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862, and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price, and that will help you to boost your preparations for upcoming government exams. You can use the code Vikas10 to get a straight 10% discount on any purchase you make. All right, so that's all for the day. Take care.